So my name is Mr. Pilbeam. I teach outdoor power equipment here. Been doing it for currently 15 years. A little bit of background about me. I actually took this program back in the 80s and went on to the industry and worked 20 years in the field. I started out as a regular service technician in the shop, worked my way up through, worked on the road for about 8 years, and then turned into a service manager. And then in the end, ended up here at Oneida County BOCES, giving back to the students some of the things that I've learned over my career. So one of the things I'd like to talk about today is we got this brand new diesel engine from Consi Lab. So it gives us the opportunity to do the new fuel emissions that are going on in the diesel field right now. So with this engine here, I have the ability to bug the engine here through here, actually set the codes inside of the program, and then you as a student get the opportunity to go through the ports up here on top and actually troubleshoot it and figure out what the problem is. So this is really an awesome thing that we got. We're one of the only BOCES in New York State that actually have one of these, so it's pretty cool. I'm still learning how to do it. We just got it here at the beginning of this year, so it's been a lot of fun working with my seniors on it and figuring it out. So a couple other things going on in here. Okay, obviously we work on some smaller stuff as well. Usually start out and do a lot of lawn and garden stuff the first year to get a feel for just overall understanding of what it takes for an engine to run and things like that there. And then we work up into the bigger stuff in our senior year. So this mower right here is currently in for just didn't run. We found that the gas tank was full of water, so we had to go through and clean the whole carburetor, gas tank. So a really good job for the kids to figure out what the problem was and then solving the problem. So this is our hydraulic test unit here. Okay, so we actually run this unit and we hook up gauges on here and check the pressure for this motor came out of a bulldozer, and that's the blade controls for the bulldozer that was here. So we use that our senior year a lot for troubleshooting hydraulic systems. One of the things about this here, we also make biodiesel here, and we actually run biodiesel through this engine. So we usually start it and run it on conventional diesel, and then we literally turn the valve on here and it turns over and runs on biodiesel. So something that we get into around here is different fuels and talking about them and the advantages and disadvantages of them. So, and obviously we do some bigger projects here too. You can see this tractor right here is on its way back together. So this was in here for a complete transmission overhaul. Okay, so the kids have been working on this for a good 6 or 8 weeks. So it's a longer project. It was donated to us through a local dealership, so the kids would get an opportunity to actually see the inside of a transmission. So we do work with a lot of the local dealers and get projects in from them. This happens to be a really nice project. They actually send a technician over here to help us, usually once a week. He comes in and he actually works with the students, so they actually get to work with other people outside. The reason we did that is a lot of times, especially this year with everything that's going on, getting the kids out in an internship was a little harder. So we made a deal with the dealership and they allowed a guy to come in here, and then everybody got the opportunity to work around him. So this is kind of our welding corner. We do a little bit of welding in here. Here's a small welding project that a senior's working on. I'm not sure exactly what he's got planned for this totally, but he's got a project in mind that he's going to use this for. So you will get a little bit of welding in this program. And then last but not least, obviously around this area, snowmobiles are a big deal. So this is actually we got the carburetors off this right now, and we're in the process of putting this back together and getting it running hopefully this week. So the project right here behind you, this came in for an actual engine overhaul. So this was a nice diesel project, and that there we just got it cranking over this past few days and looking at getting this running. And you will actually put this tractor on a dyno and break that motor in as per specs from the manufacturer. So And then the last of the program here that you can see, as you can see, we have a lot of small engine work that we work on. So we do a lot of different projects inside of this class. We got some chainsaws over here. So, you know, it's kind of where your comfort levels are and what you're comfortable in doing. We kind of get our hands involved in a little bit of everything. So just like to thank you for taking the time to listen to what we do here. And if you want to know more, just reach out to our guidance counselor, or, you know, feel free to even reach out to me. You jump on our website and my email's there, as well as my phone number.